Today, I'm going to show you how to turn this simple letter into buildings like this. Your list of supplies is pretty simple. First, a pen. I like these medium point Papermate pens. You need a good stack of yellow letter lined paper that you can buy in bulk. You need just plain white computer paper. You need some labels for return addresses, so a stack of those, envelopes, and of course, stamps. Okay, I've got my supplies done. Now it's time to create my letter. And the first thing I do is actually write the letter and what I want to say in the message. And I put that on this white piece of paper, this plain piece of paper, and I have it stacked on top of a yellow letter piece of paper so that I can see the lines as I'm creating the actual letter. If you did it right, you have your white piece of paper here with your letter on it, and it matches the lines on your yellow letter. And people always want to know, hey, what should I write on my letter? So I like to keep these 3 rules in mind when I'm creating my letter. Number 1, be honest. Don't put things in the letter that aren't true or stuff that you can't do. So a lot of investors will use just marketing material that they find from vendors or that they copy from other people that say stuff like, I pay cash, or I close in 2 weeks or less. Maybe that's not true. Maybe you don't have buckets of cash laying around, and I don't. That's not how I buy property. So why would I put that in the letter and just start off lying to the person? Number 2, be genuine. It comes across in your letter if you're genuine. Put down your actual phone number, the phone number that you answer. That's good, that's genuine. Are you local to the area? If you are, put that in there. If you're not local, don't put that in there. And number 3, keep it simple. Just create a letter that tells the person what you're looking for. That's it. So my letter says something like, hi, my name is Jason Ferrier. I'm a real estate agent and a local investor. I noticed your house at whatever address. I'd like to talk to you about purchasing the property. Give me a call when you have a moment. Then I put my direct line, and that's it. It's simple. It just says, hey, I noticed your house. I'd like to talk to you about buying it. You just keep it simple. Okay, now that you have the letter written and you've scanned it into the system, now it's time to actually print the letter on the yellow paper. So put the yellow paper you purchased, the bulk paper, put it into your computer and print out your yellow letters. But when you're done, it should look something like this. I've got dear up here. I also have a space right here where I write the address. So in my letter, I actually put some room so that I can write the address for every single property that I'm marketing to. And that's the next step. Okay, now it's time to fill out your envelopes. So you put the property address, the property you want to purchase, in the yellow letter. That's what goes in the body of the yellow letter. But now it's time to write your envelope, and on your envelope goes the mailing address. So in your marketing list, you should have the mailing address as well as the property address. Put that here along with the person that it's going to, or maybe the LLC or a trust or something. Put that on here. Handwrite it with the actual mailing address. Now it's time to put the return addresses on. It's much better to just, in my opinion, just use a label sheet. Handwrite your address one time, scan it in, and then just duplicate these sheets with your return address on each label. Then you can just peel them off and stick them on your envelope before you mail them. Okay, when you're all said and done, you have your nice letter inside your envelope. It's hand addressed. There's a handwritten return address on here as well. And that's pretty much it for creating the letters. Then you just drop them in the mail. There are many ways to find and build your list leads and sellers to actually send your letters to, because you just don't want to send them to anybody down the street. You want to have a targeted list, and it should make sense because this takes a lot of time and it can be expensive. A lot of people will go online and use companies like InfoSource, or I use a company now called Propstream, which is a great service, but it can be rather expensive at the beginning for those just starting out. A much better way to go is to drive for dollars and combine that with your local tax list. So what I mean there is, if you get in your car and just drive the streets in the areas that you want to buy property in, and you write down or identify the houses and the buildings that you may want to purchase because they're in a good street, and maybe you can clue into properties that look like they need some upkeep. Maybe they look vacant. Maybe there's weeds growing all over the place. Maybe in the winter time, the driveway isn't shoveled. Maybe they have holiday decorations up from Christmas and now it's July. Those are all clues that that person or that property may be a good target. And if you write those addresses down and then go to your local county and pull a list of all the delinquent property taxes. So you can pull a list of every property that has delinquent property taxes associated with it, and you look up the addresses of the properties you drove by and you liked, and you cross-reference them with the tax list. You're gonna have a much more targeted list to mail to. And that's an easy, almost free way to do it. Hey, if you'd like to know how I drive for dollars, check out this video right here about driving for dollars that I made. Hey guys, thanks for watching my video on yellow letters. I hope you found it useful. Please contact me anytime. My information is below if you have questions about my process or other ideas. Love to hear them. Have a good day. See you next time.